Okay, 5 question tag. I'm using my tablet because the browser that I'm paying $1.43 a month to use on on my TV seems to not like Google Docs anymore. So I'm going to cancel my subscription, and it'll be gone for good. I'm not paying the money if it's not going to load my docs. I don't want it enough just to look at dirty pictures. You know what I mean? Anyway. Anyways, here we go. Using my tablet. Can an act of kindness be too extreme? Yes, it can. If you, for example, which I've done recently and I screwed myself, I helped people out that needed help with money that I had, and it left me without money, and I needed the money after for something, and it wasn't there. So if I didn't have people that had my back, I would have been screwed. So yeah, an act of kindness can be too extreme because you can leave yourself in a situation where you're hurting yourself. You know. And it can go for more than money. You can cause yourself physical distress and all kinds of bad things for with an act of kindness. So everything in moderation. You got to know your limits. You got to know what you can do for people because you can't do it all. I wish I could. I wish I could help everyone I know. I mean, I really do, but I can't. So I have to stay within my limits. You know, if you had a time machine, it could go anywhere. That should be that could go anywhere. In time and space, where would you go? Woodstock. I would go to Woodstock. Yeah, you bet. I would definitely go to Woodstock. Yeah, if it was just one place that I could go at all, ever, it would be Woodstock. If there was a bunch of places I could go, like Doctor Who could go anywhere, there would be a whole lot of things I would like to go see. So, yeah. Would a, would, where the, you have a profound experience with somebody, but a decade later they claim it never happened. What do you do? Pass it off. I'm just gonna go, oh, well, that they don't remember it. I guess that's just the way it goes. There are things that my brother remembered happening that nobody else in the family remembered happening. For example. So yeah, it could possibly be my memory being faulty. It could possibly be his memory being faulty, or her memory being faulty, or their memory being faulty. Yeah, you never know. Memory is a weird thing. We either as we get older, we either romanticize our memories, or we make them worse. So, yeah. Anyways, what is the worst thing you have seen in a game show? Okay, it was called Whack in the Nuts. It's a Japanese game show in the 1980s. There was some extreme crap coming out of Japan in the 1980s for game shows. You had to say this incredibly hard tongue twister in 30 seconds, and you had to say it 4 times. And if you didn't, you were standing there with your legs spread, okay, in your kimono, and this board would come up and whack you in the nuts. Thus the name of the game, Whack in the Nuts. So that's the most extreme thing I've seen on a game show. If death was painless, would people still fear it? Yes. If death was painless, people would still fear it because the thought of not existing is what gets most people. The idea that they're just not going to be here anymore and they're going to stop existing is too much for them to handle. Basically, that's why they fear death.